This is a special message for my Aunt Marion. I love you and miss you already.
As some of you know, Thomas's biggest cheerleader passed on yesterday morning at the age of, how old was she?
98.
98.
If it would have been one more month, she would have been 99.
One more month, she would have been 99. But a few days ago, she fell down and broke her spine at Ross Manor, the facility she was living at.
And it was affecting her eating and
Yeah.
swallowing water was a really hard thing for her.
Yeah. And so she didn't recover from it. But on the good side of this, we just found out yesterday, and last night was a little tough, wasn't it? We feel a lot better today. But the things that we remember about Aunt Marion, the biggest thing that I remember is all the joy you gave her. Not even talking about violin, talking about food, for example. Every single time we went in to see her, what?
She always had a big smile on her face.
Always smiled, always. In fact, her memory was starting to fade a little bit, and she couldn't remember my name most of the time. But the second we walked in and Thomas walked over to her, she'd say, "Oh, Thomas," and had the biggest smile on her face, didn't she?
Yeah.
She just loved Thomas, and Thomas would always bring her
chocolate or banana bread. Or if I didn't make something, I would just get something at the store and bring it to her, fudge or something.
Yeah, because she always liked sweets. And she always told you she was addicted to chocolate. So we always got her something chocolate, or you made her something chocolate. And day before yesterday, when we first went in to see her, Thomas had gotten her a pound of chocolate fudge.
It's like this thick.
Man, it was gourmet chocolate fudge. And we walked in, and she couldn't remember my name, but she said, "Oh, Thomas," again, after you woke her up, and you gave her a kiss, you woke her up. And she clutched that chocolate right to her chest, and had the biggest smile I had ever seen. She was overjoyed, wasn't she?
Yeah.
So one of the things we remember good about her is she loved her sweets, and so we made sure we always brought her sweets in, and whatever we didn't buy her, Thomas always made her. You even made her regular bread at times, and she loved banana bread too, remember? And so that was one of the things she smiled about. The other thing she always smiled about she always smiled when she saw Thomas, but she always wanted Thomas to bring his violin over whenever we went to see her. She lived at Ross Manor, and she had her own apartment, assistant living. And no matter where she was and what physical condition she was, she always wanted Thomas to bring over his violin to play for her. And so you did that quite frequently. Always brought it in, just you and her. And you played for her, just the two of you. And she always loved that.
Yeah.
And when it wasn't just the two of you, you played for the whole entire house. You know, You had concerts he had concerts where she lived. And every Christmas, he made sure to do a Christmas concert. And the last Christmas concert you did for her was at Ross Manor. Remember, they never told anybody? And so who was in the audience?
Aunt Marion.
Aunt Marion and Carol.
Yep.
And so it was just the two of them, and me and Thomas. So Thomas, didn't matter. If Aunt Marion was there, he was more than happy to play for her, because she loved listening to it. Because Aunt Marion grew up listening to my grandfather play the violin, Sam Bailey. He played the violin frequently over to her house. And then she grew up listening to my dad playing the violin, and then me playing the violin, and Thomas playing the violin, 4 generations. And that gave her a lot of joy. And that's something that we're always going to remember, the joy that Thomas gave him. But in return, she gave us joy, because she made Thomas feel really special, didn't she?
Yeah.
She always went to all your concerts the last 4 years. She went to all your concerts, her and Carol, her daughter. And she always sat in the front row. And what did you do every single time you come on stage to sit in the orchestra?
Wave to her. She would be the first person.
Wave to her before
everyone else.
Everyone else. He waved to Aunt Marion. And even before his own parents.
Yeah.
Didn't you?
Yep.
And so she was always smiling. No matter if you made mistakes when you were playing for her, she had the same smile on her face all the time. She was the sweetest person in the world. She never had a mean bone in her body. She never said anything bad about anybody. She just was pure love. And so that's why we miss her. And that's what we're remembering. But the one thing, get off the violin for a second. Remember a few weeks ago we brought her in a hot fudge sundae?
Oh, yeah.
We brought her, and we went to Dairy Queen and got her a hot fudge sundae because her daughter Carol just told us that she loved hot fudge sundaes. So we went and got it for her. And she was not in the mood to eat it. She wasn't hungry. Her dinner plate was in front of her, and she didn't even eat her dinner. But what did she do?
She ended up eating some of it anyway.
She still ate it because she knew Thomas got it for her.
Yeah.
And so there was never a kinder lady than Aunt Marion. She was always there for Thomas, and we'll never forget that. So that said, we're spending the day today just talking about Aunt Marion on the good side of things, and remembering the good things, and remembering that she was never in a bad mood, and
nope. And there's this one thing that I keep thinking of whenever I think of her, that I didn't get to get one more picture with her.
Yeah, I know. We didn't realize that she was going to be gone so quickly.
No.
And we knew her time was limited Monday when we went to see her, but we didn't realize it was that limited.
Yeah.
And we regret that. But the one thing what's the last thing you remember about Aunt Marion that's going to stay with you? To me, I'll tell you what mine is. The last time we went to see her Monday.
Yeah. And that's probably what I'm going to be thinking of too.
Tell me exactly. Tell everybody exactly what. Monday.
Just the fudge. She was so happy when I gave it to her. She went, "Oh my gosh!" And like.
Yeah. Oh my God. And she just had the biggest smile.
Yeah.
She was overjoyed at the fudge that Thomas got her.
Yep.
Remember?
Yeah.
And she clutched every day, and she kept clutching it almost the entire time until we had to take it away from her.
Yeah.
And but she couldn't eat it right then and there because she had problems swallowing, and
she was afraid she was gonna choke if she tried eating, so she didn't eat, and she had hard problems swallowing with water and stuff.
Yeah.
So.
And she couldn't sit up in her bed because of her spine.
It hurt her so bad, so she could only be barely sitting up.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna miss her at your concerts, but we know that she's always gonna be watching you.
Yep.
Right. And but you know one thing, it doesn't knowing that she's always going to watch you, even if you make a mistake, she's going to be watching you smiling still.
Mm-hmm.
Still. So we just want to let everybody know that you feel a lot better today, and we're just talking about the good things about Aunt Marion now, and we'll always just remember the good things. And she loved everybody. She even loved Sasha. Because Sasha, after the concert, Sasha even went down. Sasha's the conductor of his concert. And she even went down and personally talked to Aunt Marion, didn't she?
Yep.
And she was overjoyed about that. She was thrilled that your conductor was your teacher.
Yep.
That made it. She was really thrilled about that. But anyways.
I remember one time when we were at a concert and I came out and she fell asleep, so we had to wake her up so that I could wave to her.
Yeah, Carol was beside her.
Yep.
And so Carol had to wake Aunt Marion up, and and you were watching. And the second you saw Aunt Marion's eyes open, what'd you do?
I waved.
You waved to her, then you waved to us.
Yeah.
But we always waited for Aunt Marion at the beginning of every concert. She was running a little late because she was in a wheelchair, so it took her a little longer than other people to get into the building. But remember, you always pace back and forth. Where's Aunt Marion? Where's Aunt Marion? Before every concert. And when you saw Aunt Marion, you were ready to play. But she saw your progress for the past 4 years. She was just thrilled about every single year you moved up, and that thrilled her a lot too. And seeing Aunt Marion thrilled made us happy. So we do love her. We miss her already, but we know that she's with us, and she'll always will be, won't she?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, folks.